going to be using the Man's Tarot this week, and I'm going to be pulling cards in a much more free-form format. I'm also going to put the link down in the description for the Sun Ra movie, Space is the Place, because I felt like I had been robbed when I watched it for the first time a couple days ago, and I realized I've never seen anything like it before. It's so wonderful, and it's right here on YouTube. Very underrated genius, very underrated. So this is going to be the video for the fire signs, which is of course Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. Hopefully, whoever that is outside. Oh, hi Jason, thank you for coming. It's so good to see you. Hopefully they won't be honking their horns and stuff. I do want to have the window open because it's very nice out tonight. Get out this big old stack of cards and let's get to shuffling. Oh, that's interesting. I'll try not to peek too much while I'm shuffling. So Aries, if you would, just relax. Allow your mind to wander. Maybe you came here for a specific reason today. Maybe you are just curious, want to see what all the fuss is about with tarot. Maybe you are working on manifesting something really big right now, and you want to know what direction to take. Whatever reason you have for coming here today, perfectly acceptable. And I invite you to work that into your intention for the reading. I think we're all working our best right now to manifest things, Aries. You got a card that Cancer also got, which is the Storyteller. And we have this beautiful rendition of the Judgment card as a blue jay, perhaps as a phoenix. Really like that card. It's a beautiful, beautiful card. Mm-hmm. I'll talk about this card in a minute. I have to keep myself from laughing because I think it's hilarious that he has a bunch of snakes for dicks. Let me put down your timestamp too, Aries, lest I forget. That's going to be 4. Okay. Got it. This figure of the Storyteller, very interesting looking fellow, a little bit scary as a matter of fact. He's got this scroll tucked into his jacket, almost like he's kind of pulling pulling his jacket open. Do you want my wares? Do you want to buy something? A story, perhaps, in a back alley? I've got the guy for you. I know the guy to call. It's the storyteller. He might even smell bad. He's got flies and bugs and mushrooms all over him. Is he telling true stories? He's probably telling fake stories. Probably telling stories that aren't true at all, but designed to deceive, inveigle, and obfuscate. And then, of course, we have Serpent Dick over here. I hope you don't mind my crude humor. Now, in this particular deck, this is number 14, which typically would be Temperance. But perhaps in this case, it's Temptation. We've got these two figures. Maybe these are people that you're dealing with in your life right now, Aries. Although it's also possible that they're one and the same person, they're just different aspects. You've got somebody who's telling you tall tales, and they're also snaking around. Obviously, if this were a love reading, I would say don't get involved with either one of these gentlemen. But these can be all kinds of situations. Right now, we're in a particular period of time where the reality of what is going on all around us. Hello, Jared. It's so good to see you. Thank you for coming. The reality of the world around us is very unclear. It's very difficult to tell what is real, what is not real, what is a projection that someone is trying to use to control others. The third card that I've pulled on this first draw is the Judgment card. As I mentioned, this beautiful blue jay, perhaps a phoenix. Oh, interesting. Everyone has been talking about what? The invented reality that we're trying to share. So, unlike the Justice card, Justice is also occupied with the truth, of course. Oh, that's really interesting, Jared. I think everybody knows. Honestly, I probably don't even need to say anything. Judgment is coming in these situations, Aries, such that the deception and the tall tales will not be able to persist for much longer. Let's find out more about that. Let's find out more about this judgment situation. What is going on with that? Three of Wands. Things are returning from energies that you have put out into the world, Aries. So if what you have been putting out is the truth and the light, to guide others, it is returning to you at this time. This is a very interesting card. The Lone and Level Sands. Sometimes we humans, out of our hubris, like to build edifices in climates such as the desert, the seashore, anywhere that is more eternal than ourselves. And occasionally, when this happens, over time, those things are torn down by nature itself. The Lone and Level Sands here covering what was once the head of a great statue, to whom we don't know. The sun shining eternally overhead, day and night. You see that little flickering dot at the top of the card. That will be the fate of those who have sought through their own hubris to deceive, inveigle, and obfuscate. Oh, yeah, Jared, take your time. Take your time, of course. All right, the Empress. This might be you, Aries. The Empress is Venusian energy and can be aligned with the signs of Taurus and with Libra. Libra being your oppositional sign, Taurus being your neighboring sign. The Empress is somebody who has the luxury of waiting around for others to bring things to them, such that they never have to lift a finger. It is divine passive energy. Some people call that the divine feminine, but I disagree with gender, so I don't do that. And in this particular case, I think you are sitting in your own glory, waiting and watching while all of these things unfold that have to do with the Judgment card. What is going to be the outcome of all of this for Aries? What can Aries expect in their resolution of these events or transition into the next thing? The Hanged Man. There will be some waiting yet. What kind of waiting? What kind of waiting? What kind of waiting are we going to be doing here? What kind of waiting? This could be the Nine of Cups. Could be the Nine of Christmas crackers as well. A wish fulfillment card. So all of these things are starting to unfold right now. And there's nothing, Aries, that you particularly need to do at this time except be glorious. And you will be waiting on this wish fulfillment, whether this is the Nine of Cups or the Nine of Christmas crackers. How much waiting? How much waiting for this wish fulfillment? Masterless Knight. Waiting for people to take sovereignty back in their own lives. So that is going to conclude your reading for this week, Aries, 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 Aries. Does anyone else fall asleep when they have their eyebrows stroked? That's the surefire way to put me to sleep. So, the next sign we're going to do is Leo. I do have my piece of Icelandic spar that I'll be using for the members video immediately following this broadcast. Over on the members side of the channel, I do crystal scrying, and then I also do readings for the channel members. So if that's something that interests you, you are cordially invited. But whether you're just watching the channel, whether you like, share, subscribe, click the little bell for notifications so you know when I go live, or if you're commenting on the videos or in the live chat, all of those things are greatly, greatly, greatly appreciated. Oh, thank you, Jason. So, Leo, go ahead, relax. Let your mind wander. Perhaps there is something particularly on your mind that you'd like to address. Perhaps you're just simply waiting around for something fun to happen. Maybe you got bored and you clicked on a live video. Maybe you're not even a Leo at all. That's fine too. Maybe it'll resonate. Everybody has Leo in their chart because we have houses. Those houses are ruled by different signs. And depending on what your ascendant is, you can follow the rest of the astrological wheel all the way around and see what house has what sign in your own personal birth chart. We got some jumpers for you. We also have Precious. It sounds like barking outside. Oh, hi, Ginger. Can you guys see her precious outside. She's actually a little bit quiet today, which is nice. Thank you for coming. It's so good to see you. I'm trying to mix up when I do the live streams because everybody's got different schedules. I have to go after the live stream and cook rice for my roommate. So don't let me forget. Death card twice. Death card twice, Leo. I don't know if I'm afraid of the truth. I'm afraid of people continuing to be blinded by lies. But I'm not afraid of the truth. All right. To be fair, this deck is stacked with an inordinate amount of death cards. So what we have here, some hot, steamy death on death action. This version, death is mourning. This could be a deceased person cradling a loved one for the very last time. We also have death kind of dancing a bit of a jig with this long, winding red shroud draped around and through the rib cage and across the skeleton. The death card is all about transformation. Yes, it's you, Ginger. So, doubly transformative Scorpionic energies. I am not shocked. I have a lot of Scorpios around me at this time. It's getting to be that time of year as well, when all the Scorpios have their birthdays. It's a very spooky time of year, Scorpio birthday season. But we won't get too hasty. We still have Libra birthday season ahead of us. The third card from the first pull is Hand of the Hunter. This is a really interesting card. It has to do with totems, connections, and faith. It's like a hand reaching down. A hand set out to retrieve. Making connections. When we consume flesh, as one does after hunting. Okay, not you vegans. Vegans can just tune out for this part. Or you can think about seitan. When we consume flesh, or seitan, there is the stalking of the prey, the kneading of the wheat. There's the tracing the tracks. There's the following As a hunter, you have to be prepared. Some people hunt in deer blinds. Some people go out and hunt in the open field. I actually rewatched that movie, No Country for Old Men, recently. It has the hunting scene with Llewellyn, where he finds the big shootout, right? In that case, the hand of the hunter is the hand that took away that $2 million. There could be something similar for you at this time, Leo, because we really have a lot of transformative energies around you. Let's see what else is going on in here. Try to shuffle these a bit. King of Wands, that's you, Leo. Always and forever. King of Wands is that creative leadership energy. Oh, hi, Kayla. Thank you so much for coming. It's good to see you. Oh, Jared, I'm jealous. I love the rain. I bet it's making some really great noises outside. What else is going on with the King of Wands? Seven of Cups, lots of options opening up for you. Because of that creativity, that leadership, air of fire energy. Fire stoked by the reliable gas. I'm so glad this card came out. This is a really interesting card. I'm not sure if this is from a full deck or if this was created specifically for the Alleyman's Tarot, but it's called the Undaunted. We do have a date down there at the bottom, which is, I believe, December 13th of 1941, potentially 2041. The Undaunted. I mean, that appears to be you in this situation, Leo. That even though you're surrounded by transformation, you still have within your grasp what you are hunting, what you are seeking. You do have a lot of options open to you. Maybe you've got a lot of projects going on. What does Leo need to know to move forward through this situation? You're going to get a hanged man also. You get a hanged man, and you get a hanged man. You get a hanged man. Oh, what do you mean, Jared? That it said your birthday? You mean that your birthday is December 13th? Queen of Wands. So we got King of Wands. We've got Queen of Wands, embodying both passive and active energies, exalted in your fire sign energy. Father's sleep. You can be as exalted as you want, but perhaps it's time to take a nap. All of these things are open to you as options. But this week, it might be a good time to wait. I see what you're saying. Yeah, no, it's at 13/12/41, which I think is like a European way of writing the date. What else do we need to know for Leo? Pull any more cards? Is there anything else here for Leo to find out? The Fool. You may as well sleep while you can, because there's going to be a brand new beginning after this. So you better be ready. It's elemental air energy, by the way. The Fool card. So now we will move on to the sign of Sagittarius. Oh, it's my pleasure, Ginger. I must admit, I'm heavily invested in the Leo reading myself. All right, Sagittarius, so allow your mind to wander. All who wander are not lost, after all. And just kind of gently allow any thoughts or ideas that you have that you'd like to address in the reading today. Allow those things to rise up to the forefront of your mind. And wait there patiently while I shuffle the cards. Shuffle cards. Shuffle them. Of course, shuffling a deck of this magnitude is an exciting adventure all of its own. Have to get my hand stacks right, because y'all know I got the tiniest little hands ever created. It's very hard for me to shuffle these cards. All right. And we'll put down your timestamp. That Leo reading wasn't very long, I think, because it's nap time. All right, Sagittarius, first three. Let's get started. Yes. Very interesting. So we've got a couple pages out of the book. We've got Page of Wands. We've got Page of Cups. Page of Wands is a cute little cat. Page of Wands can be about enthusiasm for something. So paired with that Page of Cups, we've got somebody bringing to you an offer, and potentially they're very enthusiastic about it. Also, you know what I say about wands. it could be sexual in nature, the offer that somebody's making to you. Doesn't have to be, though. It's a general reading. Some people it might be, some people maybe not. This is going to bring to a close something. So the World card is all about completion and ending cycles. We're coming to the very end of the major arcana when we're talking about the World card. Additionally, this is a card that can indicate the closure of a particular cycle. Not that everything is ending, but something is ending with finality. Establishment, concretion, which is interesting because the pages are very like youthful energy, right? Earth energy. So we have a lot of earth energy, a lot of grounding energy, because those pages are earth energy. We've got the World card, which is Saturnian, but also elemental earth. So something is coming down, becoming grounded, and being made manifest for you at this time, Sagittarius. Oh, Four of Swords. Someone else is getting nap time. This is going to be the most preschool reading that I ever give, fire signs, where everybody's getting nap time. So once this closure comes in and the grounding process that comes along with it, it looks like you'll have an opportunity to rest. What else does Sagittarius need to know about this particular closure in this situation, the offer, all of these things? What does Sagittarius need to know about that? 5 of Cups. So there's going to be some disappointment. Is that for you or is that for somebody else? The horizon. Both ways. Both ways there's a possibility for disappointment. Maybe if you're sleeping on somebody or something. So now it's starting to take shape. If you're sleeping on this offer, it's going to create disappointment for both parties, both you and the other person. It's also going to delay that closure. What else are we looking at here, Sagittarius? Wonderful world of Sagittarius. So this is the self-insert card, the publishing goblin. This person makes decks of cards like this. And also other types of like tabletop RPG games and dice and other such things. There might be a venture that you're being asked to take part in. The publishing goblin could represent the other person in the situation, or how you perceive yourself to be even. we have the white dog. So this is very interesting because these two look very similar, even though this is called a goblin and this is kind of like a dog or perhaps a weasel. There could be a white dog that features in this, or the person could have a white dog, or there could be something about that. Dogs, and especially where they are depicted as being like that color. If you think about the Fool card, where the white dog represents loyalty. Oh, Jared, did you come here to make friends? Or you're just giving feedback about the reading? And purity of loyalty. So this person that you're dealing with, making you this offer, it's time to bring an ending to something with them. Either by accepting the offer or rejecting it. But this continued kind of like dancing around the offer, like I'm seeing with that Four of Swords, where it's not even that you're considering it, you are just totally ignoring it. It's causing disappointment. And the King of Pentacles. King of Pentacles, of course, being heir of earth energy. Somebody who's very stable, very financially independent. Somebody who really has it together. This could be what you're missing out on if you don't accept this offer, Sagittarius. It doesn't have to be a love relationship. It could be a business partnership. It could be, let's start a band together. Let's start a clothing line. And the final card for your reading, Sagittarius, is the Four of Pentacles. This is a very interesting card because it actually looks a lot like the King of Pentacles, right? Could be the King of Pentacles, as a matter of fact. But there's the saving, the preservation in this card. We're not quite to this King of Pentacles yet, but someday will be. So where you might, in the current situation, see this person as someone who has to save, someone who's very frugal, this is the outcome. Thank you so much, fire signs, for joining me today. I'm going to go now over to the member side of the channel and do the crystal scrying. Until we meet again, I look forward to seeing you. Oh, well, Jared, I appreciate you saying that. I try to be somewhat approachable.